In 2013, Professor Ben C. Fletcher, a behavior change expert, conducted a study in the United Kingdom and Turkey to show some of the subtle ways in which clothing influences different kinds of impressions that we have.
This study included 300 adult males and females. They were each shown a picture of a man in a tailored suit versus a store-bought suit for 3 seconds. The face of the man was pixelated, and the color was black and white in order to avoid any biased opinions. Participants were asked to describe the suits. The tailored suit had more favor. The man wearing the tailored suit was described to be more successful, wealthy, and have a better high-paying job than the man in the store-bought suit.
This study shows that clothing does matter. Participants rated skirts that were a more provocative style less favorably, and more conservative skirts more favorably.
Participants were asked to describe the type of women wearing a blouse with a lower cut or buttons undone shirt versus a more conservative type of shirt where all the buttons are done. Women with more buttons done were said to be more successful. They were the most likely to have a high-ranked job in a company. Women with lower cut shirts were said to believe their position was lower ranked, like a secretary.
Our hypothesis was that changing our style of dress would affect helping behavior of sales associates. We were not greeted when we went into Nordstrom. We were walked past by sales associates 5 times, and help was offered to people next to us 2 other times. We were helped for the first time after being inside the store already for 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Upon entering Lilly Pulitzer, no workers greeted us or asked if we needed any help. For the total 10 minutes of browsing the store, we were walked past 4 times without any acknowledgement.
As soon as we walked in Sephora, we were greeted. Within that same minute, 2 sales associates offered to help us with finding makeup or skincare items. When we entered Victoria's Secret, nobody greeted us. After 2 minutes and 25 seconds of browsing the store, a sales associate approached us. A total of 3 employees walked past us without any acknowledgement. Upon entering the UGG store, an employee made eye contact with us but made no attempt to greet us. For 10 minutes, in an empty store, that same employee made eye contact 3 separate times. When we were leaving the store, a mother and child entered, and the same employee, who continuously ignored us, greeted them.
This time in the Nordstrom department, we were greeted, and eye contact and smiles were made frequently. We were helped 3 times within 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Even though we were well dressed, we were not greeted when walking into Lilly Pulitzer. After walking around the store for about 4 minutes and taking interest in different items, we were finally asked if we needed help for the first time.
When we entered Sephora in our dresses, we were greeted again. However, help was not so readily available. After a full 3 minutes of wandering around the store, we were asked if we needed any assistance. When we entered Victoria's Secret this time, we were greeted as soon as we walked in. Only 18 seconds in the store, an employee asked if we needed any assistance. When entering the UGG store, 3 different employees greeted us, and we were helped within 1 minute.
We were greeted by 2 different sales associates when walking into Nordstrom dressed regularly. We were walked past once, but help was offered to us within 30 seconds. In this trial, The results were similar to the first. Nobody greeted us while walking into the store, and no help was offered.
The final time we went to Sephora in our regular clothes, we were not greeted at all. We were walked past by 6 different employees, and after 3.5 minutes, we were asked if we needed any help. In our normal clothes, we were not greeted as we walked in the store. 2 sales associates walked past us, and after 5 minutes and 9 seconds, the first employee asked if we wanted any help. In our normal clothes, we were greeted upon arrival, and after 1 minute and 30 seconds, a sales associate made sure we were finding everything all right.
Yep.
The way we dress is connected to psychology. The prosocial behavior is demonstrated every time you shop in a retail store. The prosocial behavior is described as positive actions that benefit others, promoted by empathy, morality, and personal responsibility. When you shop in a store, retail workers feel obligated to help you in any way that they can because it is their job to. If one person appears more put together than another person, then the employee will choose to help the more put together person because they show to have more money to spend in the store, which will benefit the workers' prosocial behavior.
Our research neither confirmed nor contradicted the established traditional research on our topic, but coincided with the findings in the sense that the response was more positive when clothing deemed appropriate was displayed. The response was more negative in experiments where clothing deemed less appropriate was displayed.